Hi everyone, I'm Ananya Manoj Kumar and this is a presentation about my dream home originated from metaphors. To begin with, the metaphors I had in mind were like living on a cloud. My dream home is like a butte in the vast desert and is a filter of million fabrics. The home is such where I can perform rituals like l- leaving footprints on the floor every day and hence leaving my mark, or be it to unveil the sun in the winters, or watering clouds, weaving on a loom, tying toran, or even staring at the candle. So, my home is called the dwelling of a million fabrics, and the narrative goes like this. In the vast deserts wanders Isoke of the Navajo tribe. As she walks in the hot sand and through dust storms, she has only one thought in her mind. This is my duty. I have been chosen for this. I mustn't disappoint the elders. I must find the right butte and carry forward the tradition of the tribe and build the dwelling of million fabrics. I must not stop till my last breath. And with this dedication, Isoke travels miles in the scorching heat of the desert. After weeks of travel, Isoke finally finds what she has been looking for. The butte is so high that it is surrounded by clouds, and the different levels make it perfect for the dwelling of million fabrics. At the first sight of Butte, her eyes start sparkling and she can barely take her eyes off it. After catching her breath for a moment and tying her camel off, Isoke begins her climb to the top of the butte. It's only a few hours before she is almost at the top. Isoke then finds a comfortable spot to sit in and starts meditating. She prays to the wind god to help her make a shelter out of this butte. It's not long before strong gusts of wind start flowing beside her. The winds are so strong that the surface of the butte starts eroding. Isoke keeps at it till the caves are deep enough to shelter her from the desert. Even after that, she keeps meditating at intervals till the wind has done its work, resulting in a marvelous structure. Once the wind has done its job, it's time to start the process of weaving the dwelling of million fabrics. It is a process that she has to do every day of all her life. At first, Isoke faces a lot of challenges, but with time, she acquires the skill and it becomes a part of her day. She begins with watering the clouds around the butte to help them grow, then collecting the grown clouds with the help of a net and fabric of the dwelling, and sprinkling magic dust on them that helps turn the clouds into fine threads for the fabric. Finally, she spins the cloud pieces to fine thread on the spindle by mere use of hands. Once the thread is spun, Isoke then takes the process to upper level of the dwelling. Here, the thread from the spindle is turned into skins and undergoes the traditional process of dyeing in earthen pots and using natural dyes. And then the skins are dried off before they are ready to be used as wrap for the fabric. Isoke then moves to the topmost level, climbing up with the help of fabrics falling from the top. The fabrics fall freely from the top, surrounding the entire butte. The topmost level of the butte is where the actual magic happens. This is where Isoke spends most of her day weaving the threads into beautiful fabrics that fall all across her from her dwelling. The process is continued till the fabrics beautifully flow into the desert land. She begins by setting up the wrap threads onto the loom and passing each thread through the eye and comb of the frames. After loading the shuttle with spindle for cross-threading, she starts weaving the fabric on the magical instrument with the view of the vast desert around. Once enough fabric is woven, Isoke collects the woven fabric that has gathered at one end and throws onto the desert so that it falls onto the butte and flows into the ground. And then she looks down to see the fabrics flowing from the butte to the ground. Once in a while, Isoke climbs down the butte, be it to enjoy a space at another level or to reach the ground. When she reaches a lower level, Isoke looks up and sees the huge fabrics fluttering in the wind of the desert. After finishing her jobs for the day, Isoke looks out into the desert through the fabrics. As the fabrics flutter in the wind and sunlight filters through them, Isoke enjoys this view, finally accepting the beauty of what she has achieved. After working so hard, Isoke is finally proud of herself as she lies against the ground on this fabric. She at last settles down. Her work isn't done yet, but this is a much deserved break. As she lies down, she finally understands the purpose of such a dwelling, that is, to dream. Now that Isoke has served her purpose, she has continued the tradition of her tribe, made her ancestors proud, and she has proved herself. Now all she has to do is sit back and dream in the dwelling of million fabrics, where the sun filters in through each layer, fabrics fluttering in the wind and flowing into the desert. And finally, this is the panel showing the geometry of the structure, showing different levels and volumes of the dwelling. Thank you.